I'm really looking forward to this because how you deal with a really strong Ramlethal player, like how people have tried to deal with Zato, is honestly the best gatekeeper to like people right now, in my opinion, for this game.
Yeah, and given there are so many Rams in bracket, it just becomes something you need to learn. Like day one Sol, you needed to learn play against Sol, but there's nothing you have to learn. When Ram has you in this corner, you have to take the mix. 2-1 for H. Zato Gods adding to the punishment. And look at this massive life lead that GenisGod has built. But Sechi, counter-offensive on the charge, and now Hennis in the corner, but he's not a fan of being in the corner, personally.
Yeah, definitely not a fan of being in the corner. You can see the dash blocks coming out from Guinness. Just does not want to get in the corner. Finding a way out with the wreck is going to force the burst on Setchi's side, and the Eddie's going to come out to play. Nice block right there from Guinness, and what a great defense right now from Guinness as well.
And the offense is even there up to boot. 5k to K2D, trying to get something going. GenisGod going full Rekka to try to chip Sechi out. No more bar, going for the full Rekka again. And Sechi living with 1 pixel of health. The 5D counter hit. GenisGod trying to challenge. And Sechi, oh my god, that PRC to extend the combo was insane. And that was round number 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was round number 1. GenisGod absolutely gambling it all right there. Big 2H counter hit right there from Sechi. Gonna take 50% without a wall break. Get the sharks out. Ready to play. Is looking really difficult right now. Wake up dash block. Gonna get snuffed out. And oh my gosh, GenisGod does not want to lose this. Trying to keep the pressure on. But Sechi has a little bit of meter. Maybe by able to YRC out of the situation. Opts not to. He's gonna get thrown for his worries.
Ooh, PRC down to try to create a mix, but Sechi just resolves it with the YRC and goes to kill. And game number 1 goes to Sechi in quite interesting fashion. Both rounds started with GenisGod pressing on that accelerator pedal, but Sechi kept calm. That burst in that very first round made me think, okay, Sechi is panicking, but absolutely not. Sechi absolutely getting an incredible comeback in that round. And it's 1-0 for the Zato player.
Yeah, 1-0 for the Zato player. GenisGod being quite aggressive throughout that entire round. We saw ending on the wreckers, absolutely gambling it all on the chip. Unfortunately, didn't work out for them. And we'll see if they're able to be a bit more consistent with this one. Sechi has been doing a great job. Oh my gosh, no burst for you. Unfortunately, you're not going to block this dust too. And positive bonus now back in effect for Sechi.
Yeah, very bad burst from GenisGod. Sechi definitely capitalizing on 1 bar of tension. Increasing, could Sechi make it to burst against, against the counter hit from far slash, and again back in the advancing position. GenisGod without the swords and just enough surviving with enough HP. 2-1 for H, wasting the remaining meter. What an air throw. We've heard about Sechi's air throws. We're seeing them in action right now, and it's again a round for Sechi.
Yeah, big round there for Sechi, getting that momentum out. We're finally seeing these 5Ds getting blocked here by Genis. Unfortunately, they're not able to get anything go. As 2S counter hit, gonna get enough time right here to get back. Eddie back on the table. There's the frog to snipe you out the air like an amphibian in the sky, in the ground. Back here you go, and positive bonus now on the table for Sechi.
Eddie meter restoring itself right now. Oppose, but GenisGod does not care, sending up the slash sword, and this is something which GenisGod really likes to do, going for both swords sent out and playing a little bit of MMA. Oh my god, Sechi though going left and right and left, not the kind of left-right mix you'd want because the opponent was not there, and GenisGod looking from below only to go again on the offense, trying to shimmy some throw perhaps, but there's the meter, there's the confirm, and GenisGod getting the first round of the set.
Yeah, finally getting some momentum back for them. It's going to help out a lot, especially someone like Sechi who just keeps that pressure going non-stop. There's the gold burst, 214H. That's a combi if I've ever seen one. And here comes the pressure right now. GenisGod not slipping up whatsoever.
Sechi holding on to that burst could come to good use later on as relatively still midlife for Sechi, so not a very critical use to use that burst. Oh my god, the block on 5D.
Wow,
And there's the goal burst, there's the usage Sechi wanted, catching the GenisGod again with the sword, blocking all that makes, but only until that 5D comes in clutch, and Sechi now in the on the charge.
Oh my gosh, cross up command grab. You are absolutely disgusting right now. Gonna get the frog to snipe you out the air. You need to go and do your laundry right now because this is a stinky mix-up right there from Sechi. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. That first one just threw everybody off so much, and I think GenisGod trying to get out of all that pressure once you get thrown in such a dirty mix-up, it's just it's too many layers on the cake for you to have a good snack, man. You just get bloated and you just want to find a way out.
Yeah, absolutely. You really feel uncomfortable when facing Zato with this much pressure, but Sechi, that was honestly a big brain command throw, because when you see Zato trying to cross you up, your first instinct is to hold back and block, and like big brain play from Sechi getting the command grab, and it's 2-0 for the Welsh. Zato and everyone in chat, Latif included, got into that command throw. Let's see if GenisGod will avoid getting hit to make a comeback, because right now Sechi's looking really comfortable.
Yeah, Sechi's definitely looking really comfortable, working on a strong lead and a coffin at the same time. Gonna get the Sun Void out, get your umbrellas, because it's looking really hot right now for GenisGod.
Not used to the Spanish sun, and they have to get used to this Welsh Zato with another round on the board, and GenisGod has to try to come up with a solution, because Ram has the slight advantage, I feel, in this one, so they have to try to press on and enforce their game plan, although right now it's again Sechi in the lead, getting that burst out of GenisGod, bot to 3-6H, getting that sword out. Sechi though, again, not scared to challenge, but wake up Mortobato. GenisGod though, again, losing the advantage that they created for themselves.
Yeah, definitely losing that advantage, unfortunately. 6P's not going to help you out there, GenisGod, as we're going to get the Shark out to play. Big damage right now. Unfortunately, not going to get the wall break on a pixel right now. It is GenisGod. They might be able to get something going. Going to get the meaty 5P, force the burst. Sechi still has life to play with. Full screen run-up throw, like the Kai player said in the prophecy. Oh my gosh, what a scramble right now. They're trying to both get out, find something going, and the 2S is going to snipe GenisGod out. Unfortunately, they weren't able to make a comeback there. Sechi was just too solid.
Yeah, the eagerness to throw out that high sword comes back to haunt GenisGod, although in fairness, the sword was back in, but it always takes a second or two for the sword to actually be throwable again, and that literal frame killed off GenisGod, not able to extend the combo, get the wall splat, which would have definitely killed off Sechi, and Sechi came back, kept the composure, and killed off with the hand from below to make it 3-0. GenisGod making some good attempts at a comeback, but 3 games in the lead could be maybe a little too much at this level when Sechi is in this type of form.
Yeah, this level of offense that's just coming out rare from Sechi is just so scary to deal with. Having flashbacks all the way to Latif. Definitely that homework has come out to play. Finding a way out the corner with the super jump float. Unfortunately, gonna force the burst. And oh my gosh, GenisGod is just keeping up the offense. Gonna run at you in the corner. Has a little bit of meter to play with. And we all know Ram in the corner, in the meter, does not like you to play the game with her instead.
Yeah, definitely not the same experience when Ram has meter, because just like that, GenisGod gets around in incredibly fast fashion. And Sechi starting off with that 2S. Quite an interesting round start, probably low profiling the 5H as well, so a good solution from Sechi, who now has GenisGod in the corner. What a beautiful 6P, the Daro catching Sechi, and GenisGod is out!
Absolute confidence right there from GenisGod with that 6P into Daro. Gonna get so much off of this. Keep it burst safe as well. Get the lasers out. Here's the light show. And this is gonna be so much positive bonus in effect. And you're just on a pixel right now. You're forced to do something, Sechi. Ooh.
Beautiful stuff from GenisGod, going with the safe jump dust, which against Zato, it's even more effective with the inability to actually have invulnerable reversals. Bar or none, and GenisGod finally gets a game on the board, making it a little bit competitive, cutting the 3-game lead to just 2, and GenisGod now has to feed off of this momentum that was quite a comfortable 2 rounds that they just won, and the Spaniard has to try to get as much mileage from this small burst of offense as possible, as Sechi just needs one single touch like this to get this situation on top of its head again.
Yeah, definitely. And unlike last week, GenisGod is forced to play defense for a lot of these games. You can see the pressure's kicking in. Once again, unfortunate no block on the mix-up right there. Sechi forcing so much pressure, trying to get something going again. And nice air throw there from GenisGod. Going to be able to help and extend all this pressure and not get the corner. Unfortunately, they find themselves back out into the wall. Nice block on the 5G, and Sechi is just not letting up whatsoever.
Have to defend. What a challenge though with that far/beautiful PRC forward to extend the combo, and GenisGod gets the life lead against Sechi. A little bit trying to challenge and unfortunately getting hit, but oh my god, side swaps of the 214K, invite help PRC, not enough to kill. Ram in the corner, the PRC only gets them killed by the 5D, and Sechi gets another ballsy challenge, another ballsy round.
Yeah, that was such an unfortunate moment right now, getting that 2-on-4K cross-up, forcing such a scary scramble as both players didn't realize what was happening, but able to get the most out of it right there was Sechi, having to fight their way out the corner. They've been doing a great job on defense and recognition on a lot of what GenisGod has been doing, but GenisGod has got the download to great defense, forcing Sechi to try and hit them more, get a bit of that burst back over time. It's coming out slowly, and oh my gosh, here's the Eddie Unsummon gonna try and get something going again. It's so scary on the side of Ramlethal. No run-ups, full screen throw for you. I am ready. Sechi is playing absolutely awake right now. They've had their energy drink, muffins, scones, and their coffee.
Probably even more reacting to the run-up throw from GenisGod, but beautiful burst bait from GenisGod won't be enough to kill. Will leave Sechi at a pixel, but we've seen Sechi make insane comebacks time and time before. The 2P actually the only move that could have denied the sword throw from GenisGod.
Wow, what a conversion of BRC 2P. Forward BRC 2P to drop, to like dodge the sword on top, get in there, use some of the extra hit stun that you get from the BRC. An absolutely clean conversion right there, just managing to kill, helping out Sechi so much, working towards that Brazil right now as well.
Yeah, that 2P was the only move that Sechi could have afforded, because any slower move would have gotten them killed with the trade. So big brain stuff from Sechi, but big brain gold burst from GenisGod. 2 bars of meter, one of them spent already, and the other one won't be spent so far because Sechi getting a beautiful back throw and reverting the pressure on GenisGod. Damn.
Yeah, GenisGod is so ready for that Mortobata. Unfortunately, not going for the best of punishes, trying to keep GenisGod in the corner. Thought they had wall slump, unfortunately messed up a little bit on that height. Gonna bait the YRC, no punish unfortunately, and that's gonna force the burst from Sechi.
Unfortunate for GenisGod to not get the punish on time, but beautiful air throw from the Spaniard, trying to shimmy one from Sechi. There's the Mortobata to finish the kill. Of course it is, beautiful timing, and GenisGod gets the round that they so much needed.
Yeah, they definitely needed that round to try and get a bit more momentum going. Sechi's so scary once he gets the pressure going, but so is Ramlethal and GenisGod in the corner with a little bit of pressure to keep going, and these sword throw loops are just being so much of a threat right now. Trying to FD out is Sechi, not getting let out the corner right now. He's being kept in there like a caged animal in a zoo.
And that caged animal will be let free, but only because that is death, and Sechi will go back to relax in the lobby. GenisGod getting another game, so back to 2 games disadvantage. It's 4-2, and we're seeing, right, GenisGod is getting some good domination in the rounds that they are winning, but Sechi is just reacting differently to these losses. And if it's going to be a pattern, Sechi obviously with a 2-game advantage, that will always favor the Welsh, and if it keeps going tick for tat right now, Sechi will obviously win. So GenisGod needs to change something. They need to go at Sechi with full force and get that 4-3 and eventually 4-4, obviously, because they need to tie things up. And this is the perfect opportunity, because then at 5-2 or 5-3 perhaps for Sechi, a game here and there is obviously very doable for Sechi. You need to make this as fast as possible. The comeback needs to come now because you can't afford 3 games to Sechi.
Yeah, you definitely can't afford to lose 3 games to Sechi anymore, because that momentum Sechi has going, once he's gotten comfortable, he stops making mistakes and starts playing optimally. You can see right now the pressure's kicking in. Unfortunately, no Eddie to play with, and gonna almost get the knockdown. Unfortunate there, and GenisGod is gonna finally beat out some of that pressure that Sechi has been putting out with the oppose and forcing out the other best. Now it's a little bit even between the two of them, as they can't get any out of any of the pressure that they put forward.
And Sechi trying to go for that jumpy snipe, getting that jump dust as well. BRC to get the full conversion. Invite hell, beautiful stuff from Sechi to keep the corner, but jump KRC from GenisGod. New combos. The Spaniard definitely has the beautiful throw deck though from Sechi. Live bars are almost even. One touch is more significant though from Ramal though. Sechi has meter. Good blocks from GenisGod. Going for the fake cross up. GenisGod got schmixed and Sechi gets the round.
Going same side with that break the law mix-up was just so scary to deal with. Sechi definitely keeping up that pressure once again in the corner. No block on the JD again from GenisGod. They're so ready for the low. And oh my gosh, what a 6-piece snipe there from Sechi. Getting out to play. There's the overhead. Gonna unsummon, try and keep the pressure up. Has a bit more meat on the table. Gonna go for the shark bite to close it out into the RC. What an absolute perfect right there from Sechi.
Was absolutely perfect. Not only in terms of they not getting hit, but that was flawless offense from the Zato play, really going forward without any single doubt in their mind. But someone who doesn't have a doubt in their mind is Damascus with a huge donation to the prize pool, if I saw correctly.
Yeah, that is $10.25. Yes. Great there from Damascus. Help out the players if you can, guys. He has coded the claim, and he has definitely listened to you guys. Thank you so much for your contributions. We're going to go back into this match. Duel 1, let's rock.
Up the beer starting off, jumping with the frog as well. Double leap for Sechi, and it is now obviously 5-2, and GenisGod getting a little bit predictable with their run-up throws, is affording Sechi to get... Look at this damage. It's all because Sechi wanted a run-up throw. Hello, Zidane. How are you doing? Getting head-butted as Sechi goes another round up.
Yeah, that 6P is definitely working like a Zidane headbutt, as GenisGod has just been getting hit by it so much. It beats so many options, and Sechi has been making the most of it.
GenisGod trying to get some offense, but just like that, Sechi picking their spots, challenging at the back times. The blocks from GenisGod, immaculate, but still Sechi finds a way through. The Sun Void actually will not break the wall, leaving GenisGod in a terrible situation. H-Sword into dash up throw. Ramblethal Gaming at its finest. 5 DRC, and that will be big damage, but still Sechi in the life lead.
Yeah, Sechi is definitely still in the life lead. Sharkbite's gonna beat out that 2S. Round start, what a call out right there from Sechi. Now is also on game point. It is 6-2 right now. So much dominance. We didn't see this last week from GenisGod versus Uriel, but this week it's looking really difficult.
It absolutely is, and I have to say, I love these round start amorphous supers from Sechi, honestly, because not only does it win you the turn back by having your opponent have to block, but it's catching a lot of people pressing buttons. I mean, round start is a perfect opportunity to regain the advantage, especially if you're a little bit under the course, just like GenisGod right now, and they feel the need to press buttons as they press the burst, but Sechi reading it again to perfection, breaking the wall, and it is going from bad, worse, from the frying pan into the fire, and GenisGod is doing nothing to change this.
Yeah, unfortunately, GenisGod is going to have to hold all of this Eddie pressure. Sunvoid is now back on the table. Look at that risk, getting cranked a little bit slowly, keeping the pressure up. Once in on the DMs, no conversion, unfortunately. Still has meter to play with. Gonna PRC forward, and oh my gosh, catchy out the skies. No gaming for you. Sechi just going absolutely for the throat with this one and trying to close it out as soon as possible.
Oh, speaking of closing it out, the match arena is by no means close. Shout out to Ravage and Keno for $15 each, getting the prize pool to $58. Sechi is going to be eating good if they keep this up, because there's a Commandro in the corner and he's going to be in the yellow life. There's another Commandro. No RC again, and Sechi going for the third Commandro. Will there be a fourth one? Of course there will be. The fourth one, sealing the deal. Sechi with a 7-2 booking a mirror match next week against Latif. This is they wanted. The prize pool is going to be a nice